Okie dokie. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night training. So I think I know everyone that's on here. I know we've got like new people joining. Yeah. Oh, Evie. Hello. Oh, hey, Tia, you're on there as well. Beautiful. Okay, cool. I am just going to jump straight into it. Just really a bit of housekeeping tonight, running over a few things. So no, like hugely, nothing massively new to go over. Well, I'm just going to actually make sure I mute everybody on entry. There we go. Just as they join in. Just make sure everyone's muted. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Should have done that beforehand. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, basically, I just want to run over a few little things that I'd been talking to Britt about. If I start talking about anything that you're unsure of, if you're a little bit new, then just speak to your coach and yeah, just get clarification as to what I'm talking about. So the first thing I wanted to touch on is the makeup events, the makeup and mimosas or the makeup masterclass or whatever it is that you may have done. If you haven't done one yet, why haven't you done one? Like just do one. So if you've been in the business for a little bit and you have heard us talking about it, we're having really good success with them. So I originally just booked in, basically I got a makeup artist. I went into the local Belmont page because I wanted someone fresh that wasn't in Arbonne. And I found a makeup artist and, you know, paid her, I think it was $50 an hour or whatever. I can't remember, but try and negotiate a price for the whole night. Or if you can do makeup yourself, do the makeup yourself. Invite people, get them to pay $20 a ticket because they're getting shown makeup by a professional makeup artist, and then they get $20 to go towards their order on the night. So you don't actually, you know, like you're putting it towards their orders. So that's going to entice them to order on the night. Mine was successful. Britt's was successful. Becky did one the other week. She got 3 brand new PCs and she actually put it out onto the Belmont page, I think. And Becky, just correct me if I'm wrong, unmute yourself. So she had all new people there that she didn't know. 3 brand new PCs over 150 QV and a really successful evening, and still more to possibly come from that as well. So it is all about taking action in this business. We have plenty of ideas, but unless you execute them and take action, nothing will come off. So yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, I really recommend giving it a go. Like I said, you don't have to pay out for a makeup artist if you want to have a crack yourself, or you know, if you know how to do. Some of you young ones are incredible at makeup. If it was me, people would want their money back. But some of you guys, like I know Tilly, you're amazing, and you can show people how to do things. So it doesn't have to be a huge success, a huge expense, sorry, but we are getting a lot of success from them. So you know, if something's working, I would recommend doing it. So just thought I would mention that. The next thing is the Elevation Academy. So Danielle has just posted up in Made for More Nations the fact that we're doing an Elevation Academy. So what that is, it is basically for consultants wanting to get to the next level. We are going to do 8 weeks of coaching once a week. There will be a call after our nation call. So our nation call is Sunday at 4 p.m. till 4:30. So after that call at 4:30, it will be run. If you're a consultant, it'll be run by the area managers. If you're an area manager, it'll be run by the regions and Danielle, okay? And the idea is to help you go to the next level. It is an Elevation Academy. There is a qualification to be a part of it. So basically, we don't want just everyone going, oh yeah, I want to be in it, and then not doing the work. We want people that are like, you know what? I'm doing this. I want to be a district manager, or I want to be an area manager. And there's qualifications to be a part of it every week. There will be homework. There will be things that you need to do. It could be sending out messages. You need to screenshot and send them in to show you've done the work. You know, it could be going live in your group about the 30 days. It could be, you know, there'll be different tasks that you need to do. And as long as you are continually doing them, you will stay in the group. If you don't do the work, you will be kicked out of the group, because we want to keep it for the people that they're hungry, they want it, and they're keen, and they're doing the actual work. It's a positive environment where everyone is just, you know, fueling each other on. So you don't have to take part if you don't feel like you're ready or you don't want to. That is totally okay. It is something that we are creating for those that are like, you know what, I want to do this. Yeah. And then they jump in, and then there's that support for them. So that's all we're trying to do, is just support the people that really want it. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Don't be scared. It's not going to be like super hard or anything. It is just literally a little bit of consistency and working your business. Some people need that extra support, some don't. But if you haven't seen it, Danielle's just popped it up, I think possibly an hour ago now, in the Made for More Nations, and she's got the qualifying what the qualifications are there. I think for a consultant, it's like 500 PQV. It's not, it's not massive. You just have to be doing something. So go and have a look at that. And while we're talking about, PQV and everything, PQV, let's not forget we have the Tiffany incentive on at the moment as well. So Britt and I, it will run for 3 months, and you will need 2,500 PQV and 5 new PCs and consultants each month over the 3 months to get it. And then in January, you will get a gift voucher to spend at Tiffany's, and we will take you for breakfast at Tiffany's. And the Tiffany's store is actually closing down for us to take you shopping and to have breakfast at Tiffany's. So that is going to be like amazing. That would be, absolutely epic. And that we'll be doing that in January. So your qualifying months are September, October, and November for that. So that is going to be awesome. That'll be really exciting when we do that. Okay, so where are we? Let's talk about the Age Well. Hopefully everybody is loving their sets and using it and getting your gold bags out. Now, I'm not sure if you saw Britt did a live today, and it was a really good idea for those that have clients or consultants or people that aren't local, and you might not be able to get a gold bag out to them. If you send out the little pots of, I've got some behind me, where are we, down there? If you send out the little tubs of cream, sorry, I'm still in my boxing clothes because I had class tonight. Oh, I should have got them ready earlier. Anyway, little tubs from the $2 shop where you can put a little bit of the creams in there. And if you send that out to people, you can get them to try it, or you can do online workshops. So send it out to them and a couple of friends, or get a couple of names and addresses from them, and you can set up a workshop where you physically all try, 15-minute or 30-minute workshop where you all, like, they can do the cleanser in the bathroom and then come and sit there, and you can all do, you're not going to obviously send the toner, but you might do the serum because that's got all the active ingredients, and then the night cream, and you can all do it while you're there talking about the skincare, and they actually get to try it themselves. So it's not necessary. You don't have to send the products out. You can still do 15-minute workshops without doing that, just by talking about it. But if you wanted to, you can absolutely send them out to people and really get them involved so that they're jumping on the Zoom and actually trying the products with you, and they can actually feel how nice it is on their skin. And you could even pop a little skin elixir and a detox tea in there as well. Totally up to you. But just an idea to kind of, engage them, I guess. You could charge them $5 or $10 for the product so that it's not costing you, and to have their, engagement, I guess, if they think, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I get to do like a little mini facial at home and all that kind of stuff. To be perfectly honest, it is how you sell it to someone. If you're excited, they'll be excited. That's generally the gist with most things in life, like it is all about the delivery. If you're like, oh yeah, but if you're like, oh my God, like I'm doing this thing and it's going to be awesome and I've got all these people interested. Do you want me to book you in? Do you want me to send you some products like you? And we could probably do 4 or 5 people. Like, I don't know, let's just see what we can do and blah, blah, blah. If you're excited, people get excited. But yeah, so it's all about the delivery. But like I said, you don't need to do that. You are able to just book an online workshop, 15 minutes or whatever, to, still go over the Age Well. I personally am going to start booking a lot more online ones again. You guys know, well, those that know me, I love my in-person workshops. I'm a real belly-to-belly person, and I really do focus on that. And I have got some in-person workshops for the Age Well, so hopefully you're booking those as well. So I was listening to a training, and, basically they said, like, keep doing what you're doing, but in the areas that you don't do that too. And I really did kind of drop the online once COVID left Perth, because I was like, meh. I really love the in-person stuff. So I'm great at booking those, but I let the virtual slip. So that's my personal goal, is to pick up the virtual side again. It is 15 minutes online for people to host. It's generally, I find people are happy to do that because it is such a short amount of time. And if you get nothing from it, it's 15 minutes out of your day. It's not like you've driven to Burns Beach and done a, hour and a half workshop and then driven home and gotten nothing from it. So it's not, it's not too hectic. You can do quite a few of them. So that's my personal thing. And that actually sort of ties into me talking to you briefly about, I guess, look, awareness is everything. Being aware of your gaps, as we discussed previously, and being aware of how you work. Because I was talking to Britt about this the other day, and she was saying she needs a checklist to kind of tick off for her DMO. She needs to check it off. And I was like, oh, I can kind of fit things into my day, and everyone works differently. Do you even know how you work? Are you someone that operates from lists? Are you someone that needs to get things done in the morning? Are you someone that is a night owl and likes to come home and, you know, once the kids are in bed, or once you finish your work at night and the family's asleep, or whatever it might be, like, when do you work? When do you have time to work? Do you find that you need to do things in your lunch break, perhaps? Or do you have kids that sleep and you need to do your work then? Do you need to have it all written down, or can you just, you know, work on the fly? Like, you know, how do you operate? Do you know what your strengths and your weaknesses are? Because it is really important to know that in order to run your business. You need to know, you know, do you hold yourself accountable? Do you need an accountability partner? You know, what's working for you and what isn't. So I guess it's a little bit of self-assessment and self-awareness. And if you're not sure, maybe ask someone that either has worked alongside you, or knows you and knows how you operate. You know, you might need pushing from your upline or your coach, sorry, or you might find that pisses you off and you're like, seriously, leave me alone, I'm good. You know, are you an independent worker? Do you work as well as a team? You know, I guess it's really important to know how you work, and then to voice that and to share that with your coach. Sorry, that light's really annoying me. And to be able to share that with your coach so that they kind of know how to coach you as well. And it is sort of up to the coach. Sorry, this is driving me crazy. To, you know, obviously be aware how you work too, but, you know, you need to have that self-awareness as well. And, you know, that responsibility as a business owner to know how you're running your business and how you're going to get your work done every day, I guess. So yeah, just a little bit of self-awareness there. And with that as well, being intentional, and I know that Britt has touched on this before, but if you get to the end of the day every day, and I am so guilty of this at times, and go, gosh, that day just flew by, I don't know what happened. Generally, even if my day flies by though, I still get my Arbonne work in. But are you getting to the end of every day and going, oh, I didn't get my asks done? Or, oh, I just didn't get, you know, I meant to contact that person about the 30 days and the day just flew. You're not being intentional with your business, and you need to set some boundaries and have some set times where you're getting your work done. So, you know, if you find day after day that we're all busy and the day has just flown and you're not getting your work done, then it's not working for you, and you need to find a way to fit it in, basically. So again, self-awareness and all that kind of stuff. And no one is perfect. You are going to have days, but the idea is that you're aware of it, and the next day you go, okay, so I need to do this, and you get better and you get better and you get better. So figure out, you know, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, where your gaps are, where you have your time to slot your work in, because if you want to grow a business, we need to, you know, be putting 10 or 15 minutes in here or there. It's not massive. It's not like we're saying it's an 8 to 5 day. It's literally a 10-minute lunch break. I'm going to, you know, send some messages, or this is when I'm going to do my 30-day ask, or this is when I'm going to do my follow-ups. But you need to know when you're doing it and how you work, if it's from a list, or, you know, how are you getting it done. So really focusing on, you know, I guess being good at what you do. Really, it's just those skills, isn't it? With the change of weather coming up, have a look at the markets again, guys, because they're all opening up. I know that Britt has looked into and has like a vegan market or something that she's talking to them about. But just, you know, all sorts of markets where we can, you know, anything healthy living. Get in there, get a stall, talk to people, get booking, because they will book out. So yeah, now with the weather changing, there's going to be a lot of that stuff coming up, twilight markets and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I guess make inquiries and get in on those, because they will fill up really, really quickly. They're very popular. I don't know if all the movies, does anyone know if the movies are back open yet properly? Because the movie nights were another one where they did the ladies' night at the movies, were always really, really popular as well. But again, they do fill up, and you have to quite often get on a wait list for those. So yeah, how is everyone going? I don't know if anyone wants to unmute themselves. How are you guys going? Are you getting workshops booked with the Age Well sets? Are you, you know, getting anything done with that? Like, I know I'm booking, and I'm talking to everyone about it, and I'm getting a lot of great feedback from my gold bags. So if you don't know what a gold bag is, Tia, you probably, because you're new, with the new skincare set, we pop it in a little bag and we lend it out to people for 3 days, 4 days, let them try the products. and then we get it back and we can get feedback back from them as to if they like it, if they want to buy it, if they want to host a workshop, you know, and just basically, yeah, talk to them about the products, I guess. It's a nice way to be able to share products with a person, because you can literally say, look, I'm just looking for some feedback. I'd love to know how it compares with what you're using. And the biggest challenge usually for us is just to get people to try the products. Once they try them, 9 out of 10 people love them. So yeah, it's just literally just, yeah, creating that conversation. So hopefully you're all, you know, getting them out there, you're talking to people, you're getting things booked. Another thing with the change of seasons is obviously offering out the 10-day reset and the 30 days to healthy living, of course. I have spoken to Britt. We want to do an updated video, because I feel like we don't even look the same. As Anton was saying as well, like we don't even look like we did like a year ago when we did that first video. So we will do an updated video, but in the meantime, I am still sending the same one and still getting good results from that. But yeah, change of weather. And the other thing is, guys, we want people to be excited about the Age Well now. You need to be on that now. Next month is Christmas month, yeah? So now, and that's when we start asking for Christmas workshops and things like that and start sharing that stuff. So don't miss the opportunity. Don't wait, because now is when the hype is here for the new skincare. Now is when people are excited. Now is when they want, oh my God, what about the RE9? And oh my God, like what? You've got new skincare. Like, hello, we've had RE9 for 40 years. So this is huge. And make sure you're letting people know. Hopefully you've all watched that Lisa Gill video in More Nations where she explains it, because it was phenomenal. And you can search that if you haven't seen it. It's in the units tab. But let people know we've got all of the best ingredients from the RE9. They are still there. It is incredible. So don't worry about that. But basically, you know, we have to evolve over time, and science and all that kind of stuff. You know, we get smarter and better and everything. But we have the added anti-aging properties of the bakuchiol, which is your plant-based retinol. Basically, it's, yeah, without all the chemicals, without all the reactions. Retinol cannot be used alongside things like your vitamin C, whereas because the bakuchiol is plant-based, we can use it with stabilized vitamin C, which is fantastic for anti-aging. All right. And for anyone that heard my story, I tried pure retinol and it killed my face. Like I've used it for 3 days and I was peeling and flaking, and it was horrible because it's just so harsh. So yeah, bakuchiol is clinically proven to give the same results, if not better, because we can use more potency. Retinol, you can generally start at 0.025. Takes a few months, you work up to 0.05, and that's for your anti-aging, and you're really not going to get any results, you know, under that level. Whereas with the bakuchiol, we literally can use 2%, and then again with the stabilized vitamin C and everything. So for me, I'm like, oh, like I'm absolutely over the moon, because I'm all about anti-aging. I would like to look, you know, 18 when I'm 60. No, just kidding. But you know, it's as you get older, you want that anti-aging. So it really, I firmly believe that there is nothing that can touch us with this product. Like literally for your anti-aging, the fact that it's healthy, it's not damaging your skin. So a lot of other products might give short-term results, but they are actually damaging your skin long-term. Whereas this is health with the anti-aging plant-based retinol. Like honestly, it's amazing. So if you're not sure about it, watch the video, get educated, because then you'll get excited. I was like excited, and then I watched that video and I was like, hell yes. When she explains it, it is phenomenal. And that's, again, whatever you're giving to your clients, if you're excited, they're excited. You know, if it's all about the delivery, guys, it's all about the energy and the delivery and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I've been telling people like they literally need this in their life. They, you know, if they're over 18, they need this. So that was pretty much it, I think, of everything that we wanted to talk about. So, yeah, the biggest one is if you haven't had your makeup workshop yet, if you haven't booked one in, do it. I don't know why you wouldn't have done that yet, because yeah, they've all been fairly successful. The ones that I'm aware of have all had sales and new PCs and whatnot. So yeah, it's just an extra way to get into activity. But I think that's pretty much it, guys, that I wanted to touch on tonight. Just a few bits of, yeah, just a bit of reminding you of things and getting the Age Well out there. We have the Christmas sets coming out next month, which is always really, really exciting. And that's why I really want you to focus on the Age Well at the moment, because next month, Christmas stock comes in. We are currently 14 weeks away from Christmas, which is a Yeah, and we know how quickly it flies. So next month, obviously, will be down into the 10 weeks kind of thing. And yeah, Christmas stock comes out. We'll be doing a Christmas party. I always, I've spoken to Britt about this. We're going to do one at Sephora. So we didn't do it last year. We did one as a nation last year. We didn't feel that that was as successful as when we do our own. So we're going to do our own again this year, which will obviously be open to all of you and all of your clients. But we'll talk about that more next month. For now, focus on the age well, focus on your bookings. If you need help reaching out or anything like that, speak to your coach or reach out to Britt or myself. We will help you. But just remember, these are the best months in Arbonne. You are currently in the moment now until the end of the year. This is when we fly. This is when anything is possible. If you want to make this business work, now is the time to focus on it. Book, sponsor. If you need help, ask for help. If you want to make it happen and you don't know how, reach up, say, I want to make it happen. What do I have to do? We are here to coach you. If you don't want it, that's totally fine. But just know, if you're sitting there going, yep, okay, I want to be a district, an area, whatever it may be by the end of the year, we're here to support you 100%. And this is when you can really make it happen. This is when the magic happens. It's when people elevate. It is when people book parties. It's when they buy skincare. And that's another thing. Don't think that the skincare is expensive, guys. It's not expensive. If anyone says that to me, I don't think it's expensive. Women spend money on Botox. They get their nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. They get their hair done. They get IPL. They afford what they want to afford. I'm telling you right now, if you said to them, take this pill, it's $500, you'll never ever put on weight again, they'd find the money to buy that pill. I'm telling you right now, it is a matter of perception, and people find money when they want to find money. I'm telling you that. So do not go in thinking it's expensive. It's not expensive. I've worked it out. If it lasts you 6 months, it's $1.90 a day. I guarantee you, people buy takeaway, they buy alcohol, they buy cigarettes, they do all sorts of things. It is not expensive. So don't even let that be a thing. I think it is absolutely brilliant value for money. So yeah, anyway, I am going to 5 minutes early tonight. I just wanted to touch on a few things. But yeah, get excited. These are the good, exciting months. There's lots of cool stuff happening. We've got some great things coming out next month. Wink, wink, which I can't tell you yet, but it's going to blow your businesses up. So get excited, and just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Reach out if you have any questions. All right, I'm going to go. I need to go have a shower. It's not good. All right, guys, enjoy your evening.